This is the broken Xbox One S. This is the one that has no video output, so I've hooked it up to a monitor. Here it is turning on. And the monitor doesn't seem to care. If I turn this on again, that's white. Wait for it. It's inactive. There. Doesn't care, doesn't think there's anything connected to it at all. That to me indicates there's some sort of HDMI issue. I thought it might be a hard drive issue because it sounds problematic, but I've no reason to believe it, neither does this. In the last video I said the eject button doesn't work. That's not necessarily true, it just doesn't make a noise. I'll show you downstairs. This console reads discs, we know that. Turns on, responds properly. That's a copy of Dirt 3. And it's just taken it. This console on the other hand, it woke up. It doesn't really do anything with the disc though, it just spins it for a little bit and that's it. If I eject it though, it does work. So the disk drive definitely works, which is reassuring. Put this back in here. The sync button definitely doesn't work though. Should be flashing. But it's not, on this one at least. Stop. So if I try anything, that's now flashing. No sync. Doesn't seem to care. So if I hold it straight back, it synchronizes to the first console. Doesn't care. Then things start to get really interesting when you do this. The controller buzzes when you connect the controller into it. Maybe not this time. It doesn't respond to anything. I guess this is more to do with the controller, but at the same time, it has just turned the console in. But it won't synchronize. This is confusing, but from what I can tell, from the Xbox 360 era onwards, the consoles don't boot if you don't have a display working properly, or a gun to detect one. That's why on the originals you'd have the 4 red rings, the quadrants. It wouldn't boot properly. Same for this thing. My guess is it's not booting because obviously there's no display there. And it's not going to boot at all until I can replace it. I can't tell if it's the HDMI port, or the retimer chip, or the filters. But the good news is I think I can find out now. I've got lead-free solder, a soldering iron, soldering braid, a replacement HDMI port. I don't think it's the exact same one. It says A224A. I'm not sure if it's a drop-in replacement, but I'm hoping it is. And a desoldering pump, just to make things easier. She's completely given up, so I can't tell what's going on here. But we'll have to find out.